Hey guys, it's Jo and welcome back to Trauma Talk. Today I am talking about this idea of being evidence of what has happened to us. In this week's counseling, I was talking to my counselor about this and the fact that sometimes I have a very difficult time believing myself. Sometimes I like denying in my mind what happened, and it's taken me a really long time to believe myself. Not that I ever didn't know what was real, not that I ever didn't know that it happened, but actually accepting it. I'm still in that process, if that makes any sense. And we were talking about the fact that I don't have any evidence of what has happened to me, of the trauma that I went through, of the abuse that I went through. The only evidence that I have is my memory. The only proof that I have is my very clear memory of what I experienced. I don't have a rape kit for that last time. I don't have pictures of bruises. I don't have even I don't even have a single picture of the guy who abused me and me together, because he wouldn't take pictures with me because he was I'll just save all of the four-letter words. But he obviously he didn't want to be seen or caught. And so, he wouldn't let me take pictures with him. So nothing exists to prove any of this happened. And that was a big reason why they wouldn't take my case, is because I didn't go to the hospital immediately after. I didn't have any bruises or significant injuries, and we were dating. So of course it had to be fine. Please hear all of the sarcasm in that, because that is so not true. And that means I have to trust myself. That means I have to accept the fact that what I remember is actually real. It would be a lot easier if I had other things to hold on to. Because of the way that he manipulated me and because of the way that things went down, I kind of felt like a crazy person. I felt, and sometimes still feel, crazy. And I think I question myself a lot. Sometimes I wonder, did anything ever really happen? Did I just make it all up? I know for a fact that that's not true, even when I'm asking myself those questions. But sometimes it gets really twisty in my head. Memories are difficult. And the fact that the only evidence I have is in my head is hard. And I was talking with her about this, and she essentially said, there's no magical formula, and I'm not saying this is easy, but you have to accept the fact that what happened to you did happen, and you're not going to be able to move through this piece of it until you do that. And I've been sitting with that this week. I'm guessing I'm probably not the only person who feels like a crazy person sometimes, or who second guesses themselves, or who wishes that there was more concrete evidence of what happened. I wish that there were things to hold on to. As yes, I know that this was real because I can look at this and see that it was so, instead of having to trust myself, because trusting ourselves is hard. And I think it takes a real leap of faith to trust ourselves. And so that's what I'm working on and have been working on. But now that it's very conscious, that is what I'm working on. I think especially when someone has really messed with your mind, when someone has really manipulated you and made you feel nuts and unstable and made you question yourself often, it's hard to rely on yourself. But so often that's the case. So often there isn't quote-unquote proof of abuse. It is your word, it is your memory, and that is enough. What you remember is enough. The fact that it happened is enough. Even if other people require more proof, that doesn't matter. It is enough. What happened to you did happen because you remember it. and because I remember it, because I was there. And I don't need more than that to prove it. I need to work on accepting that fully, because I have a lot of moments when I don't, or when it's a struggle. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, because that's where I am. I sometimes feel like it'd be easier if it had been a much more severe thing. And please understand, I do not say that to offend anyone. Please, please, please understand, I don't say that, or that I actually wish that it had been worse. I don't. But sometimes I wish that, like, my face had been bashed in. If there had been more physical signs, maybe I could believe myself better. Maybe I would have taken pictures of myself and I would have believed myself more. I am enough and you are enough. What I remember is true, and what you remember is true. We were there. And I find it hard sometimes to accept that. And that's where I am right now and what I'm working on. I just wanted to share that today. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're hanging in there. And it's been a weird couple weeks. And I hope that isn't reflected too much in what I've been putting out there, but then at the same time, maybe it's okay if it is, because it's just where I am, and I think we're all on this journey together. But I really appreciate your support and sticking with me and being there. So please take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I am Jo Beckwith. If you don't know me, this is Trauma Talk, and please hit subscribe before you leave. I would love to see you in the next video. And like I said, please take care of yourselves. Until then, bye.